Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Command and Counter. I am your host Brad here with a wild gameplay for you. I'm really excited about this one. I got my secret layer in, so let's just get into it. If you do like this content, please like and subscribe below. Come join the Patreon. It gives you lots of bonus and perks, and I have some cool tokens that I'll be coming out with here pretty soon for Patreon members. So stay tuned for that. So let's get into it. We got sitting in seat one, me on Deadpool. This deck uses things like World Gorger lines to make infinite Deadpool ETBs, possibly giving everybody a Deadpool to target their creature that I give them off of the land that Forbidden Orchard that gives people 1/1s. So trying to give everybody infinite 1/1 Deadpools so that they die in their upkeep, and other things like that are World Gorger lines. So we also have sitting in seat two Wolfman on Malcolm Tymna. This is a great mid-range deck that utilizes Tymna for card advantage and Malcolm for treasures. So lots of good value there. And then sitting in seat three, we have Praetor on his Xyris deck. This deck uses card draw for their opponents to punish everybody while we're drawing cards and making tons of 1/1s to eventually use Guy's Cradle to make a bunch of mana and beat the table. Then sitting in last seat, we have Tiger on Sisay. Everybody knows Sisay. It is get enough mana to go ahead and do flips or do Sisay searches until you get your combo. So really excited for this game. Really excited to share this with you, and excited to get my Deadpool on the channel for the first game. Let's go get into it.
Any pre-games?
I have a gemstone.
Oh, you got it.
Somebody always does.
Getting rid of Into the Flood Maw.
Ooh, I don't mind that. All right. Good luck. Have fun.
As well.
Let's do it.
I will draw for my turn. I'll play an Opal. I will play a Blood Crypt tapped, and I'll pass. Oh, I almost took the 2 life even though I put him tapped.
Ottawar as land for turn. My own Opal. Talisman of Dominance.
Yeah, that was cool. Cooler than me.
Good.
Pay a life down to 39. Or an Imperial Seal.
Jeez, how many cards left in hand?
Yeah.
2? 1?
1.
One card left.
1 plus seal. I pass on it.
I wish it was that good of a card. That does not go to my hand. It goes right there, and then I will put it on top and pass the turn.
Let's do Misty Rainforest. I'll crack it, pay the life, and I'm gonna go get Steam Vents. So I will have tapped it for Soaring. If Soaring is good, I'll tap that for Arcane Signet. And I will go find said Steam Vents, and I'll pass while I do so.
Yeah. I'll play a Misty, crack it.
Yeah.
I'll get a Savannah. That's okay. And I'll play a Birds of Paradise.
Barb. Yeah.
And I'll pass.
I will play this Urborg. Give everybody swamps. And then, then I'll go ahead and tap 2 for. I'll search myself. I'll get Demonic Tutor here.
Yep.
I pass on Demonic.
Alright, I will search my library. I will shuffle. And I will pass turn.
Immediately attempt to cast this Rhystic Study.
Oh,
Surprise, surprise.
Yep.
I passed.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
it's pretty good to me.
1 card still left in hand. I'll pass.
I'll play Mysterized Village
Nice.
and just cast a Sylvan Library.
You got it.
Yep.
With the
I
Rhystic,
assume the
I'll
extra
pay
is
for
for Rhystic.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'll pay for it with the extra from Soaring.
Love to see
Yep.
the taxes paid.
That's me. I'll pass turn.
Underground Sea. I'll be responsible to, I guess. Bloom Tender, paying for Ristic.
Love to see
If
it.
that's good, I'll pass.
Play this Forbidden Orchard. I will sadly. I can't pay for Ristic. I'm sorry. I know you are all responsible, but this is literally. the
Oh
only thing I
man.
know. I know it's the only
Who's
thing
getting
to
the
do.
Spirit?
I will give.
It's
Everybody.
really hard. I want to say there's 2 Guy's Cradles and a Tymna deck.
Yeah, so we had a long conversation about this on who I give this 1/1 spirit to. It seems kind of silly, but you got Tymna, you got 2 Guy's Cradles deck, so I just have to make the best decision I feel like in the moment, and that's what I got to go with.
Tiger, I'll give you the 1/1 for now. Just don't use it
Okay.
to hit me. How about that?
I will use it to block Tymna attackers.
I will draw from the stake.
You got it.
Colorless. Grafdigger's Cage.
This Grafdigger's Cage completely blows me out on what I just demonic tutored for, so I'm gonna have to really dig deep in the think tank and try to figure out where I need to go from here, because that one completely shuts me off. Though I do also know it shuts off Sisay, so you can't be too mad, but I was definitely had it in my hand to go for it next turn. But and that's what happens. That's why those cards are in people's decks, so we'll have to keep pushing.
Tap this for white. And cast a Sarah Ascendant.
That's a Tymna attacker.
It's a big boy.
Yeah.
That's the turn.
Nothing at upkeep, so I will draw and then draw the additional 2 from Sylvan
So
Library.
in response to your
Additional
Sylvan
2?
Library trigger,
Okay.
Orcish Bowmaster.
Of course.
Why not?
Of
Dang.
course.
Why?
Alright, well,
He has everything.
if that's the case, I'm only drawing 1, because frick you.
That makes sense, but I have to do it now. So
No, you
ETB, I'm gonna shoot the Birds of Paradise,
Yeah.
and I have no
way
more
out of
cards
this
in
game.
hand.
Ugh.
don't.
What a
Evil.
start. And I almost gave you
Evil,
a 1/1.
evil,
I
evil.
almost gave you a 1/1.
You did almost give me a 1/1.
Alright, polluted delta is a lane for turn. I'm going to crack it and go get probably the breeding pool.
Mhm.
I'm going to tap for 5 and cast my commander Xyris.
Mystic trigger.
Pay for it.
Okay.
And yeah, that's me. I'll pass.
Yeah, pink for Ristic. I'll play a Felwar Stone. Pass.
I will play a Bloodstained Mire. It's my land for turn. We'll move to combat. Praetor, you just have the 1 blocker right now.
Just Xyris.
Yeah, I'll come at you just because you can't block the menace right now.
Makes sense, I suppose. Tick,
I
tick.
want treasure. I will crack the Bloodstained Mire, leaving 1 life. Is that good? I'm gonna Calling the Weak my professional facebreaker.
Ristic trigger.
Fuck, I didn't think about this. Not pay.
Okay.
For this one.
I have a Xyris trigger.
Let's sec. So I will have 4 black. I'll use 3 of it plus this red to cast Deadpool.
Another Ristic trigger.
Will pay this one. I'm going to choose Xyris.
Sure.
So just want to point out here, we had a long conversation as a table on what I should take once the Deadpool entered. Xyris is definitely on top of my list, as well as that Orcish Bowmaster. I was kind of also a little tempted to take the Seer Ascendant, because then it would just give Deadpool +5/+5, and I have a 10 like 7 flying through the air, which would be kind of cool, gaining me 10 life, and I could really pressure life totals if this game goes long. But I felt like I needed to hit the pieces that are engines for people's deck, so I do decide to hit Xyris here, and we'll see if that was the right decision.
Xyris is it's still a 3/5, but now Deadpool has its abilities. And then it has Deadpool's abilities. And then I will go ahead and give Tiger a do your thing, another spirit, and I'm gonna cast Heat Shimmer, targeting Deadpool.
So I did just want to chime in and explain kind of how Deadpool works here for people. It's a new card, might need some explanation. So the layering of text boxes on level 3. So when you do place a copy effect on a Deadpool, you're going to copy the actual Deadpool card, not whatever text he has. You'll still get his text for the copy. So that copy will be able to target another thing and copy that. and so on and so forth. So basically, copies of Deadpool. If somebody plays like blue and they copy your Deadpool, even though it has text box something else, they're gonna get an actual Deadpool. Then that Deadpool can target. I've had it where they target my Deadpool, and then my Deadpool loses his text, gets Deadpool text, then they get it back as a Deadpool, and then they can target something else. So it's really convoluted and weird, but just wanted to kind of walk people through that because there's been a lot of confusion in every almost game I play where people question it and ask lots of questions. So just remember level 3 is where the text box is, and when you copy a creature, you copy the actual card, not the text box. So let's keep moving. Text box, so you'll have a Deadpool Orcish Bowmaster, and then I'll sack my second copy. Yeah, so I'll get an Orc army. Do you have a mana rock, a tapper over there, Tiger?
Yeah, it's a Bloom Tender.
I'll pop Bloom Tender.
Yeah, good.
And then I will pass turn.
Let's see. Beginning my upkeep. I untap. Beginning the upkeep, I lose 3 life.
I'm gonna be
That's right, you
straightforward
did.
honest. Deadpool's freaking annoying.
Yeah, I don't like the card either.
I think it's hilarious. I'm gonna play a
Personally.
Tundra as land for turn. Black, colorless, white. Let's cast Tymna.
Mm-hmm.
And let's move to combat. Let's stack Brad with a 6/6 flying life.
I'll take 6.
I will go up to 30, and then main phase 2. Tymna trigger on the stack. Any effects?
Nope.
I will lose 1, draw 1.
Xyris trigger. No one draws a card except for the first one. Great. I'll get a snake.
You sure will. And I will pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep, I lose 3 because of that stupid Deadpool. Draw for turn, skipping the Sylvan Library trigger. I'll play Cradle.
Yeah.
Cradle for 2, 3, 4. Cast Enduring Vitality.
Yeah.
I have a
Paying for
Ristic
the
trigger.
Paying for it with the Soul Ring.
I figured as much, but
Yeah.
announce the camera.
This is gonna be slow more than anything. That's me.
I'll do 4 for a Smothering Tithe, and I'll pay.
I will draw.
Tithe?
I will pay for smothering tide. Tiger,
Yes, hit me.
I'm coming at you for 5 flying.
I'll take 5. I'll take 5.
Yeah.
Is it
I
seriously
believe-
5? What?
It's a 5/3.
because I keep the... Oh my gosh.
You still have
Card.
your tech, so you're still Xyris and everything. You just have.
And
Oh,
I draw
shut
5,
it.
right?
My Xyris is not Xyris anymore.
It still has the name Xyris. So we draw what, 5 cards?
5, yeah. And then I have 5 triggers from your draws.
No, you. Oh, from my draws, you're right. Yeah, you got it.
I have 5 treasures.
That sucks. Okay, I will then go to my second main phase. I'll play a City of Traders. It's my lane for turn. And
Good one.
then I will tap City of Traders and Blood Crypt for an Impact Tremors, paying the 1 for a stick.
Oh my word. You actually
Damn.
run this in Deadpool. That's crazy.
I guess I could let you draw and
Yeah.
then I'd ping everybody for 1.
I
Yeah,
have 5 snakes.
One song
Right,
impact
right.
tremors.
yeah, yeah, I'll let you draw 1.
You should have
wouldn't be
6
Oh, you're
like
snakes
counting?
now?
Wait, did you count?
Yes.
Swan song.
Swan song.
Yeah, Swan Song.
Alright,
Get a bird.
get a bird. I was like, now I have Xyris and Impact Tremors? Like, how cool did that work out? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's-
Yeah, no.
Couldn't have that.
That was pretty cool for 5 seconds.
Okay, so we'll go back down to the Ristic. Let's say I responded to the Ristic trigger. Do you still want me to draw, or do you want
No, I already paid for
to
it. I
pay?
already said I paid for it.
Okay, we're good.
Oh yeah, I already checked. I'll pass turn.
Upkeep, take 3. 36. Draw a card. Okay,
Tithe trigger.
I'll pay.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna cast Malcolm. Yeah, let's go to combat. I'll hit Tiger.
Sure. I'll take 6.
Okay. I'll go up to 42. Main phase 2. Tymna trigger. Lose a life, draw a card. I'm gonna play a Windswept Heath, and I'm just gonna crack it now. Any responses? I'm gonna go grab Scrubland, and I'll pass.
End of the turn. Tap my upside down Xyris for blue. Tap Mysterized Village to make my next spell uncounterable.
Uh-oh.
Right.
I know. It's not going to be anything too crazy. I'm going to cast Retraction Helix.
Sure.
I'm going to target the snake. And then as far as heuristic goes, I'll pay for it.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I'll tap that snake and I'm going to try and put Xyris back in my hand.
Yeah.
I do need to start drawing, so I will draw the 3.
I'll make. Oh, do you draw off the bat?
Tithe trigger.
The Sylvan.
Does it count as 3 draws, or only when you put them in your hand and keep them?
It's only 2. It's only 2 draws.
Okay.
But for
It's 3 for
Smothering
me.
Ties, it's 3. Yeah. The Smothering Ties, it's 3. For me, or for you, it's 2. Play Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth. Tap Cradle for 2, 3, and 4. We'll add 1 more to it. I'll recast my commander as the front side.
Mystic.
Pay for it.
Okay, I figured as much.
We're twinning.
Yeah, that's me. I'll
I'm
pass.
your upside down version. Whatever. The upside down world.
I wouldn't even call you that.
Untap. Let's do a plateau as land per turn. I'll cast a Mox Diamond. I will not pay.
Mystic trigger. You'll not pay?
No.
Oh, it's terrifying. You have 700 mana.
I'll draw. People are making snakes.
Tithe trigger.
I can't pay.
Go to 3.
Now I see his plan. It's like 2 mana for 0.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I'll discard a Flooded Strand. I'll cast a Cutsil for
Oh,
3.
Frickety frick.
Ristic.
Do it this way. You can draw.
I'm gonna throw out the pad.
I will
Don't look at me.
respond to Cupful.
Ristic. Did you draw for Ristic?
I did draw for Ristic. I can't pay.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna add an extra layer of protection just in case. I'm gonna cast a Dark Ritual. And Dark Ritual into Ye Old Opposition Agent.
Oh,
Sounds good.
Brad's favorite card.
I will respond to that.
Can I get
thought you
a
might-
tutor in hand?
I'll tap Forbidden Orchard for black. Wolfman.
What's a
I'll
1/1
give you a
gonna
1/1.
do?
I'll give you a 1/1. I will entomb. Can't pay for anything.
Oh boy.
I will.
It doesn't matter. Graph Digger's Cage is killing me.
I'll
I've been
make a
staring
treasure.
at this entomb for the entire game. All good. I pass. I just throw a World Order in my den and see what happens.
Yeah.
Alright, Oppo's
So
good.
back on Opposition Agent. Opposition Agent good.
Yeah.
I'm passing on Oppo.
Cutsil on the stack.
I didn't pay for Ristic. Did you draw? Because we get snakes.
Yeah, he
Yes, I
did.
did.
And I got a mana
You got a
for it. Cutsil on the stack. I'll cast Chain of Vapor targeting the Oppo. I won't pay.
Okay, so Chain of Vapor targeting Opposition Agent. I have no responses to this.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'll force a negation that chain. It's probably not the correct decision, but it's a decision I'll make.
I think it's a
Ristic.
good call.
Probably.
Ristic trigger, I'll pay for.
Okay.
I'll try a Swan Song on the Force of Negation.
Ristic trigger.
I
Yeah,
should have
you
used the
can draw.
Mysterize to make that uncounterable. Yeah, that's good. I'll get a bird.
Insert
And then Cutsil.
old Captain America meme here.
Yeah.
I'm not counting, because math will be done eventually. I'll cast a Teferi Time Wrap. I'll pay for
Double
Ristic.
protection.
Double
You
protection.
are paying for Ristic or not?
Not paying for Ristic.
I will decline to draw because it just gives you more mana.
Yeah,
makes
this one's
sense.
bouncing
I
on the
will-
Graph Diggers.
-3, bounce the Graph Diggers, and draw a card.
Two Xyris triggers there.
I'll play Sisay.
Mm-hmm.
Sisay
Undercuts on
has
Teferi,
3
so.
extra power. I'll put a Sisay activation on the stack, going down to 3 treasures.
Yep.
I think what I get is an Agatha Soul Cauldron. I'll tap, target the Bloom Tender in my graveyard, and put a counter on one of my spirits. So tap the spirit. I have 3 colors. And another 3, and another 2, sorry, going down to 1 treasure. Activate Sisay again.
Yeah.
Gaia's Cradle into play. I will shuffle.
And send it to you.
I'll crack
I'll
a
cast it.
treasure
That's fine.
and cast an Esper Sentinel. Tap this for 5 and use it to activate Sisay. Here, Revi TP, I'll untap the Gaia's Cradle.
Oh boy.
This for 6 green. Then use 5 to activate Sisay again. Ivor? Right. Then a plus Tyvar, untap the spirit that has the Agatha's ability.
It's complicated.
I'll search again.
I've got a bass guitar. I'm happy.
Put in a Sylvala, part of the wilds.
Alright, will you actually say you'll pass again?
Oh my gosh.
I pass.
Are we seriously dying here? Come on.
I untap. I will draw my card per turn.
have
I
a
will
tithe tree.
pay for your stinking thing so you don't get you
No.
with my city traders. I will play the City of Brass as my land for turn.
Sacrifice the
I
City of Traders.
will sacrifice City of Traders. Tiger coming at you with 14 snakes.
You want to kill that Teferi or something?
I think that's the first protecting him here.
Nah,
No.
not at all.
I'm gonna attack you yourself, Tiger, with 14
Oh, that's right.
snakes. Yeah, I didn't even think about
Yeah,
it.
Teferi is-
Yeah, Tiger, I'll hit you with 14
That's huge.
snakes.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take 14.
Okay. Alright, I will then go to second main. I'll tap 2. I'll cast Animate Dead, targeting World Warrior Dragon.
Esper and
Stick
Rissy.
and Esper.
Ristic and Esper. I will pay for Esper giving Wolfman a spirit.
I have 2 of them now.
I'll let Wolfman go.
Please do.
I will draw, and I can't pay for tithe.
No, I'll crack a treasure. I'll activate Sylvala for X colors. I'll keep up a blue.
Okay.
Probably. Yeah. I'll hold up a blue and I'll activate Sisay.
Yep.
I'll get the One Ring.
Just a sec.
I'll, in response, draw a card with the One Ring.
Sure.
I think he's just trying to draw something.
Pray for an interaction spell, right?
Does Sisay play Endurance?
No, I do not.
That'd be
Aw.
really hardcore for Sisay. It's such a tight build deck.
Yeah, you got it. I don't have interaction.
World Gorger ETB.
Yep.
I'll float 2 mana. Black and red.
Yep.
No responses.
You know the hilarious part is I have the Deadpool Deadly Rollick to
No
use on the
way.
World Forger,
That's hilarious.
but there is a Teferi in play.
So this will get.
Ah,
resolved,
man,
everything.
it's a
This will come
fairy.
back. I'll show a loot wherever.
Yep,
Deadpool
you
went.
got it.
I'll keep flickering Deadpool, and I'm gonna tap all my mana, make infinite mana. I'll give you all 1/1s off of Forbidden Orchard. So, and as Deadpool comes in, I'll make all those 1/1s. Plus, I'll make all your creatures first. Tiger will all become Deadpools.
Yep.
Then next will be Wolfman. All your creature will become Deadpools. Then Praetor. All your creatures will become Deadpools. Then as I'm doing that, you'll all have a bunch of 1/1s. Then all of you will have a bunch of 1/1 Deadpools,
Hey-
and I have infinite.
Hey,
mana.
I got a
And-
question.
Sure.
How do you end this loop?
I target my professional face.
Professional
breaker.
face. There you
Yeah.
go. There you go.
So
Okay, I thought you had something in the grave to do
No,
it, but
yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't sure.
That's why I sacked the professional face breaker, because I was planning on going for my loop, and then I was like, wait, shit.
Yeah.
it's
No, you're
not-
good. You're good. You got this.
yeah.
I'm just wondering,
I mean, all
like,
of you are gonna
I'm.
get a turn, so I will cast this Horn of Bounty.
So here I could have just played Mount Doom and killed everybody with infinite pings, but I got a little excited to do the Deadpool, give everybody a Deadpool so they all lose 3 life. This is a big learning moment for me. I afterwards realized 2 players have a Gaia's Cradle, and I said infinite. So make sure, just a learning moment, always pick a number and make sure to pay attention. And when people say you just have it, don't just stop playing. Like, finish your turn. Here I'm going to play a bunch of cards that don't matter. We're just going to skip forward, but yeah, I'm going to pass turn here, and yeah, we'll see what happens.
Just
Pass
yeah, that
turn
also
and
makes
hope
sense. I was like,
nobody has anything weird. Yeah, I'll just pass turn.
untap. Upkeep. I'm gonna savor this moment as I take infinite Deadpool damage.
Yeah, I did it.
And use
I mean,
infinite mana to sack Sisay. So
mean,
each
I could
opponent would draw a card.
Yeah, I should have
I mean, I
finished
could
out my
do the same
turn.
thing on, like-
Everybody was saying like I had it, and I didn't finish.
I
it,
could.
'cause
I
could've
could
still
probably
done
do the
so.
same thing if you give me infinite creatures. Then I can probably do the same thing with Gaia's Cradle on my end, and I also have Enduring Vitality. So like, I can force everyone else to draw from their decks too.
What do you have to make everyone draw?
Considering B-Rad gave me infinite Deadpools on all of my stuff, I have Gaia's Cradle and I have Enduring Vitality, which means I can just tap all the creatures for mana as well as use Gaia's Cradle to just sack them all and make everyone draw.
I have
Oh,
no
yeah.
idea. Really.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
So,
That's hilarious.
so does that mean I win?
And there you have it. Great win, Prater. I make a huge mistake. I say infinite. Should never use the word infinite. I could have gave everybody 30 Deadpools and I would have been fine. So yeah, I now know only give people 30 Deadpools, and that should be sufficient to kill everybody. Even if they do have a Gaia's Cradle, they can only pay for, like, I think it's like 10 or something. And moving forward, that's a learning moment. So a learning moment for me, I could have gotten Mount Doom. I had the ability to just play Mount Doom as my land for turn, and then I could have just infinitely pinged the table with Deadpool, ETB pings with Mount Doom and the World Gorger Dragon, but I chose to try to do the fun thing that I've been trying to do with this deck, which is win by giving people a bunch of Deadpools. But that's okay. Prater, great win. Way to see it. Really had a good game with everybody. Thank you so much for coming out. If you like this content, please like and subscribe below. I'm gonna have more Deadpool content. This is a really silly commander, and it's really fun in cEDH. It's really fun stealing a lot of Thrasios and things like that. So makes you have to change your gameplay, and it's been fun. So hopefully you guys stick around, and catch you on the next one.